Welcome to Positive Atheism English channel. Today, I am going to continue from where I have left in the last episode, the book of My Life with Gora, an autobiography of Srimati Saraswati Gora. I shall continue the program in her own words. After our wedding in 1922, Ramachandra Rao went to Madras to pursue his education. He passed his MA in 1925. Right after that, he found a lecturer's job in the American College in Madurai in the Tamil Nadu area. Although he got a job, he did not take me right away to live with him. This caused suspicion and fear in relatives and friends. They tried to din in my ears those suspicions and misconceptions. They nurtured them into bigger and bigger stories. They weaved them in strange fashions and made them quite credible. Ramachandra Rao, on his part, did not inform us that he would come and take me either, nor were there any indications that he had rejected me. Why work in Tamil Nadu and not in Andhra? And why did he not take me? They fabricated the cause for this with their imagination. They even propagated a rumor saying Ramachandra is going to marry another girl. I was growing up but had no experience of the world, and no Savitri Devi, Varalakshmi or another goddess was going to rescue me from such falsehoods. Such poisonous atmosphere was not caused either by me or by Ramachandra Rao. It was just the state of the society then. As a consequence, my family stayed very quiet, like a water-filled cloud, worrying about when, at what moment, there might be news which would cause torrents of tears. At that time, I didn't feel like going out to see friends or relatives. The society around was indeed like a crow poking into a wound. So, I stayed for some time with my second elder brother who was teaching in the Srikakulam High School. My elder sister-in-law as well as my second sister-in-law took care of me better than they would their own child. It was in the beginning of 1926 that we recovered from those stifling rumors. Ramachandra Rao wrote a long letter to my first elder brother after he became well settled in Madurai. He included a letter for me too in the same envelope. After I read the letter, all our misconceptions were removed and I understood the facts of the matter. Ramachandra too had witnessed many incidents which broke up families. He saw even well-educated people ruining families with their own hands, succumbing to the conflicts that arose in weddings and listening to others' advice. The primary reason for this is the lack of economic independence. So, Ramachandra decided not to become a prey to the moral downfall. He thought that he should not start his married life until he could stand in his own legs economically. Since he was just starting to have independent ideas, he thought it would be better to stay at a distance and so accepted a job in Madurai. He elaborated in his letter to my brother that he would come soon to take me to his place. Then everyone felt greatly relieved. Ramachandra Rao conducted his affairs as Gora from even before 1941, but only later on, around 1960, he registered the change of his name through an announcement in the government gazette. As the contemporary society knows him only as Gora, and as the story of our lives as a married couple in this chapter, I will mention Ramachandra's name as Gora from this chapter on. This will facilitate readers in understanding the subject matter. After we received a letter from him and all misconceptions were dispelled, we were comforted by a renowned affection for him. I vowed that I would perform the worship of Satyanarayan Swami if he passed his MA. He passed his MA and took up his job right away, but meanwhile all the rumors about him had spread. As all these had happened so quickly, the idea of the worship took a back seat. When I saw his letter filled with good news, my devoutness swelled again. As I grew up in ancient customs and traditions, when I saw the letter, I became very shy. I couldn't open the letter and read it again for 2 days. I must reply to it. But how? What should I write? I thought for 10 or 15 days. Finally, I started writing. I was then reading a novel called Ramachandra Vijayam by Chelkumarti Lakshmi Narasimha. As it was a social novel, it attracted me very much. I also liked its plot, so I wrote my opinion about the novel in the letter. Towards the end, finishing the letter, I detailed my conjugal duties. I cited a moral sloka to support what I had said, which means a servant in chores, a minister in conducting affairs, Lakshmi in looks, the mother earth in forgiving, a mother in serving food, the heavenly prostitute in the bed, the virtuous wife is endowed with these 6 virtues. I gave the letter to my first elder brother. He wrote Gora's address on it and mailed it. After that, there was a regular correspondence between us. He used to exhort me that in addition to learning slokas, I should also learn English. Gora resigned the Madurai job at the end of the academic year. He wrote to me explaining the details of the incident. Since the American college was a Christian college, they wanted him to be converted to Christianity. They promised to send him abroad if he was converted to Christianity. But since Gora was still believing that he was a Hindu, converting to Christianity did not attract him. He had attained economic independence. He could find a job somewhere else, if not there. So he resigned the American college job. He returned to Andhra in the summer. But meanwhile, he got a job as an official on cotton cultivation in the agriculture college in Coimbatore. So he went there first. Then my father and elder brother took me to Kakinada and left me in my in-laws' place. From there, Gora's widowed auntie, Mrs. Jogama, took me to Coimbatore. On the way, we stayed in Madras in a relative's home. Thus, I started my married life in August 1926. And from here, I shall continue in the next episode again. Thank you.
For more videos, please subscribe to our Positive Atheism English channel presented by Samaram channels, which has crossed more than 20 crore views. Please like, subscribe and share our videos, and for notification of our new videos, please click the bell icon.